Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We're so excited to be at the Clay Cooper Theater, and Kaylee's got some interesting fall foliage to tell us about.
Yeah, so there's a ton of shows here, obviously, at the Clay Cooper Theater, and we're going to highlight those throughout our show this morning, but nature is putting on a show of itself. Take a look.
We have a lot of people that come out and use this lake all the time. It's good for biking and walking the dog. It's relatively flat, so it's easy, so it gets a lot of use.
And the perfect time to be outdoors is during peak fall foliage season in Branson.
This is the White River Valley Trail System. This trail right here is called the Lakeshore Trail.
This 5-mile down and back, fully paved trail winds you through thick forest all the way down to the State Park Marina. Usually, you can catch the prettiest fall foliage in Branson around mid-October, but there's a few factors that can alter that.
Kind of depends on the year when the peak is and how much rain we got in September.
Between the maples, sweet gums, and dogwoods,
You'll see a range of colors from orange to red, deep red. Depending on the year, sometimes it'll be almost a fire red.
there's guaranteed to be a sight to see.
But as you head down the lake, there's plenty of places to stop and look around and take in the breathtaking views of the lake. There's a couple benches here to sit. As you go down the trail, you also go by the showboat, and you can see the showboat as you walk by.
The White River Valley Trail System connects and branches off to other trails.
They have several other trails across the highway that you can enjoy, mountain biking, and they're a little more rugged, more muddy when it rains, and part of them will be closed during the hunting season.
But it's more than just pretty leaves. The recreational activities make for a whole day of fun.
As you go along the trail, you can even try your luck fishing, bring a fishing pole, and there's a few trails that go down to the water and try to catch a big fish.
The Lakeshore Trail at the Dewey Short Visitor Center is not closed due to hunting. There are some trails that spew off of the Lakeshore Trail that are closed due to hunting. They kind of go into over the highway sort of stuff. So go online, check that out, make sure that a trail that you're wanting to walk, hike, bike on isn't closed. You can find all that information online just by a simple Google. Also, the Dewey Shore Visitor Center is still closed. They're not open whatsoever, and they don't necessarily have a timeline of when they will reopen. So just, it's weird.
I know,
COVID is
it
weird.
has been, yeah.
So just find all your information online before you go, and you'll have a great time. And there's maps too throughout the trail.
Now, what are some of the reasons? I understand the visitor center being closed, but some of the trails, why would they be closed? Because of hunting?
Hunting, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, but this is my question. Okay, you can go online and find out, but if people aren't aware of that, if they go to those trails that they normally walk on, is there going to be something that's going to stop them?
I believe there's going to be signs that say this trail is closed due to hunting or whatever.
That could not be a good thing.
Right.
I'm so glad-
You don't want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I wouldn't have thought about that,
Yeah, no,
seriously.
I wouldn't
have
either.
even thought about that at all.
So, since being out on the trails is an outdoor activity, you don't have to wear a mask. But they do suggest that you keep your social distancing between all of the patrons out on the trails, obviously.
Yeah.
Just to keep everyone safe.
Yeah. You must have had a great time down there. Did you see those photos?
I know.
So pretty down
gorgeous.
there.
You might need a jacket. We went last week, and things were just starting to change color. So you'll see more and more of that as the weeks progress. There are maps online to tell you when exactly the best time is and when that fall foliage is over.
Okay.
So
You know, I need to remind to
The next
ask
3 or 4 weeks.
Beth, because sometimes they said, depending on the rain amounts, depends on the colors
color,
of the
right.
leaves. And we haven't had a lot of rain
No, I know. I wonder
this
about
summer,
that.
so I'm
Yeah.
hoping the leaves are still vibrant.
Right.
Yes.
They might be a little more dull if you don't get as much rain in September than the trees.
Right.
You know. Hopefully though, fingers
Hopefully,
crossed
yeah.
that they're
The
still
sumac
vibrant.
is beautiful.
Yeah, and we saw some leaves falling off the trees already.
Yeah.
So some of those were that bright, vibrant red. So I think
good.
there is hope.
Good,
Okay,
good,
that's
good.
And there's a lot of vantage points too that you can view all of the trees from above.
We live in such a beautiful area. We're so lucky.
I was thinking about if I ever had time, I'd like to build a little, what do you call it, like a lookout in one of the trees,
Oh,
just so
yeah.
I could climb up there.
Tree house.
Well, like a tree house, I guess.
Well, you've
and
done
just so I
that.
could look at the hills and the nature and from my
Right.
yard. You know, I'd have to get pretty high, but
Well, that would be cool.
to at least view.
I was just thinking they should do that here in Branson, close to the lake.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Do you want to build one with me?
Yeah.
Can we charge admission?
Yeah.
Let's make some money.
Now look, we've given our idea away.
Trademark. We trademark right
Well,
here.
let's see, Corps of Engineers might have something to say about it. But anyway.
Dogs are also allowed, I'll point that out, just, clean up after them and be courteous.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to
You
know.
can bring the fam, you can bring the pets. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, sounds great.
I just love the fall time. Like, I love fall. I'm just dreading winter. So I'm going to try to embrace this
Just
time.
enjoy this period.
It's just, you got to stay in the moment.
Yeah, you do.
And that's just hard because it was so cold this morning.
It was.
Thank you, Kaylee. All right, coming up, guess what?
What?
Clay had texted us. He's on his way, okay?
That's what we hear.
That's what we've heard from a text message from Clay. He's on his way. Hopefully he'll be back after the next break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more live from the Clay Cooper Theater in Branson.
If not, we're going to take this place over.
Let's do a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you guys can headline.
Woo!